Brian Cruz, what up? Desmond, what's good? Let's get the likes up, bro. Let's get them likes up. I got one like, and I just seen two of my homies in here. Eric, what's good, Eric? Let's get some likes up. My boy Strictly is in the building. Sir Donald's in the building. Trayvon is in the building. Braun is out tonight, man. This is crazy. I don't see the Lakers winning tonight. No Braun, no AD. Banks, what up? You already know, Brian Cruz. You already know what it is. Baller's Life was good, bro. We gonna miss Braun tonight. Knowledge was good. See all them wrenches is in the building. The wrenches is in the building. Reg Dog 702. What y'all think gonna happen tonight, man? Well, actually, another hour. What's the outcome gonna be? Y'all think the Lakers got a chance tonight? My boy Humble Sports was good. Lakers definitely got 20 different people. Yo, I'm not feeling this. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not feeling this at all. I think the Lakers is really Jeannie Buss is really. I thought Jim Buss was bad, but I seen a cash app. Oh, my boy Knowledge was good. Thanks, bro. I appreciate the cash app. I mean, the super chat. Yo, you know what's crazy? It show how much money they take out already, and they don't even give you your money, man. All the cash apps I got last week, they paid me like $40. Not cash app, super chat. There's a scam going on. I don't know how they work that joint, but I'm like, I was getting all this money. No, it was. I'm sorry, not $40, $140, and cash app, and Knowledge alone gave me that, not counting with Elder and whoever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how they work that, but that super chat is I think is a scam. Yeah, they stealing. It's something crazy. But I got Cash App. People don't like Cash App. What's the difference between PayPal and Cash App? People don't like to use Cash App. Marcus Barnes was good. J. Lou was good. Lakers have to step out without him. You 100% right about that. Russ, but the good thing I do like about the Lakers, though, the thing about it, we got players that we should still be able to get a chance. Because you think about it, right? How many guys could get 20 on the Lakers? To be honest, that you could easily see getting 20 tonight. Easy. Melo, Russ, and Malik Monk. Easy. Them guys can easily score 20 points. So that's a good thing. But the thing is, if they all gonna be good tonight, though. See, that's the thing. If they all gonna be good at one time. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing. We need Russ to really, really step up, man. It's not like it's dead in the water. Is out of it. But the situation we in, we got guys that need to step up all at the same time. Yeah, Gabriel should have been playing. I hope he definitely played, man. This is why the coach don't. This is why what you call bad coaching. When your season is going the way it's going, right, and you got new players coming, you got to check their temperature. You got to play them. You got to play them. You got to play them. See, I don't know about if they're going to be good on defense, but I'm just saying on the offensive end. For now, we got the least with that. You know what I'm saying? Because Spurs is not like they got a high-octane offense. The good thing that he out tonight, and I think that the Spurs players, like I said, they don't got no big-time, like, scoring-type players. So the defense they play can be useful. It's not like they got guys who be dropping 30 and stuff like big scorers. Like saying if Melo was playing with them, like a guy who got reputation of scoring. But see, that's the thing I don't like, man. We all got to be clicking at the same time. I start DJing and put Russ at the 2. I'm gonna tell you who my starting lineup would be. I start I start DJ Augustine, Westbrook at the 2. No. I gotta start Malik Monk. I start Russ, Malik Monk. Might have to put Stanley Johnson, Carmelo, and Dwight Howard. That'd be my starting 5. That'd be my starting 5. Yeah, Stanley Johnson definitely minutes inconsistent. I start that'd be my starting 5 right there. Howard, Melo, Stanley Johnson, Malik Monk, and Russ. I need an update, guys. Is THT playing tonight? I need an update. If THT playing tonight, I'm driving, so I ain't. When I get to a light, I'll look at y'all comments. But hit that like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Is THT playing tonight? Who else in the building? I got Danny P is in the building. Who else? Elder is in the building. He said they got 0. He played last game. THT ain't played last game, right? I think he was hurt last game. Is THT playing? Is THT playing tonight? I agree with Ball's Life on that one, Elder. I agree with him. You got to start them. You can't play around and be like, oh, worry about a bench. Right now, you got to start them, and you got to start them. I agree, Baller's Life. Nah, Reeves don't got to start. You start Reeves. Who you putting on the bench? You got to start like Reeves. Reeves not no factor like that. The Lakers can't. You can't take a chance. If they Lakers get down, it's over. If they get down, it's over. So you do not want to give Spurs players no confidence. You don't want to give them no rhythm. I will start Melo. I think Reeves gonna start. I'm saying that's my starting 5. Now what I think Vogel gonna do, I think he's gonna start Russ, Reeves. If Avery Bradley come back, Reeves may go back to the bench. Yeah, I could take Melo off the bench, put Melo to come off the bench, and have Waylon Gabriel. I start him, but then I'd rather have him playing backup center minutes. I'd rather have Gabriel playing backup center minutes. So I'm gonna have to start Trevor Ariza. He said Melo and Dwight Howard get you in foul trouble early. That's true. AD and Brown always missing games. Lakers need to rebuild. Gregory Brown. Yeah, the Lakers got too many. I ain't gonna lie, I don't trust Phil as no executive. I don't trust him. Because, see, this is what you don't need. Phil don't have a talent. Phil, he got like a role player's mentality. Like, the Lakers need a team with a bunch of talented, skilled players. Phil has that role player's mentality as long as the guy play the game the right way. Which is nothing wrong with it, but you can't build a team like that if your team ain't that good. Phil, I'm telling you, Phil type of guys. They don't be highly skilled. A guy that play hard, right? Guys that play hard, but guys that play the game the right way. But they're not going to really. You need some highly skilled players. I can see Phil want guys like in the off season. I can see him wanting somebody like Thaddeus Young. I can see Phil wanting somebody like Zach Collins. I could see Phil liking somebody like T.J. McConnell. I could see Phil wanting somebody like the guy from Bruce Brown from Nets. Nah, you don't want Phil Jackson, especially in the front office. You do not want him making no. Phil is good at coaching. That's it. You saw what he did to the Knicks. He don't know. And then you need now today's game changed. You need more of a new school style of play. You need guys who understand the game. The game changed. That triangle stuff. You think you're gonna have some non-athletic guys this could stay in the corner and make right reads and stuff like that? That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. And I can see Phil doing that. He want a bunch of guys who just like strictly role players, guys who want to understand their role. And we Phil realize LeBron James, Anthony Davis always hurt. So you can't look at it as, you got just 2-star players and you're just gonna have a bunch of guys, all they could do is just do a particular thing. Nah. You need versatility. You need athletic. You need super talented guys who can put the ball. You notice Phil Jackson never had no ball with it. He don't care about that. Like handles guys, like, you know what I mean? He don't care. It'd be a strictly role player, basic type players. You can't win like that today. And I could picture his type of roster, the type of guys he would want. If he figured he got Bron and AD, I could picture the rest of the roster how he would want it. I could picture it. Here, like a guy like the guy from the Spurs. I mean, guys like he like I could see him like in Anderson. I could tell Phil type of players he would want. I don't want coaching or playing or front office. I don't want doing these, because as coaching, that triangle, a lot of players today ain't gonna want to play in no triangle anyway. And now with the new rules, the triangle could get shut down. What I don't like about the triangle, it's too difficult. You have in a triangle. It's not a type of offensive set you learn like do it, like saying they do a mid-season trade. That's tough on a player coming through and on a mid-season trade. You know, you need the triangle. You need a whole like training camp with that. You need a whole training camp. And time has passed. CK was good. CK Smooth Texas was good. Who else is in here? Let me keep my King Charles was good, bro. I don't want Phil to have nothing to do with the Lakers, to be honest. Today's NBA is strictly like a young man type of game. It's totally different from back in the days. Anybody with that old school mentality try to be a certain way, it's crazy. He said, see Genie crazy. You're right, King Charles. You're right about that. That's crazy, because Phil, I tell you, man, and Genie, every time things go out of hand, she called the same people. Magic pissed me off when he sat there and said he drafted Isaac Bunga because he reminded him he wants a 6'8" point guard. Like, when is Isaac Bunga a point guard? And then he said Mo Wagner because the Michigan thing. They just felt they could just throw away picks. And Jenny not learning from her mistake because you see Magic, as far as his personnel, is not always good. I think her two little brothers is the best thing, you ask me. Because they G League team is good. They get high praises about the talent level go through the G League. And also they was responsible for a lot of the draft. And I heard they basketball junkies. That's a good thing. They're not just rich. You know, some people just be rich. I heard they basketball junkies. So that's a good thing. I'd rather lean on my brothers than Phil Jackson, Kurt Rambis, and Magic. Exactly. Magic traded Big Zoo for nothing. That's what I'm saying. Magic don't even know how to do a trade. Yo, the Clippers clowned them. They said, yo, that joint was funny as hell. They said the Clippers couldn't believe when the Lakers called and asked for that. They said, they was like, yo, hurry and make that. They said that deal went together. And the Clippers called, the Lakers called them for Mike Muscala. Lakers didn't get a pick or nothing. I forgot all about that. That's good shit, King Charles. I forgot about that. They ain't get no picks or nothing. How? How you not get no? Zubac was big and young. He was good, and he's playing good that year for the Lakers. For Mike Muscala been on a few teams, and he only had one skill set, and he wasn't even all that. And then we was losing. We needed a big man to shoot threes. Like Magic, he got no picks. He got nothing out that deal. Magic quick to criticize Russ, but look at the mess he made. Even with the way him and what's name going back and forth negotiating, that goes show he's not good at his job. They said he was on the phone with because he even said it. He said what's that guy named from the Pelicans? Dell Demps. He said, oh, Dell ain't want to talk to Rob, so I talked to him. Magic threw everything under the sun. That's why New Orleans fired him also. Because they had a better deal. New Orleans had a better deal with Magic than they end up getting. They had a better deal with Magic than they end up getting. They lost out on Kyle Kuzma and Zubac. So they would have had Kyle Kuzma and Zubac. They lost out on a better deal. They stupid. The Lakers offered them everything. Everything they got now, Lakers offered them everything. They still with all them picks. The only difference was what's his name got a little creative with it. David Griffin. David Griffin got creative with it. He started doing like pick swaps. But Magic threw every pick at. He threw. Look at the deal was before. Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma, and Zubac. This before Zubac got traded. And Zubac. And we already know the first round picks. And Dell them said no. See that killed. That's why I think they probably fired. Now they end up without Kuzma, out Zubac. They lost two good players. Zubac is good, and we all know Kuzma's good. We can see what he's doing now. But even if they just used him for assets down the line, even if they don't even keep him, you did all that for 3 months later to get a little bit less. And they said Magic was so thirsty, kept going to call him all day. They said it became a show. And Dell them threw it out there. Remember he threw out that deal, throwing out the deals and he threw it out there. And that's another thing why can I get some likes? Can I get the 50 likes? I got 44, Jerry West. Can I get the 50 likes? Yeah. Can I get the 50 likes? Magic been horrible. I'm glad he brought that up. I forgot all about the Zubac deal. I forgot all about that. But Magic being on TV, always quick to criticize, and you destroyed us. And his logic was, he said he traded Zubac, and it's some bullshit. And this don't make no sense what he said. He said the reason why he did it, one, because the Lakers need a stretch to go with LeBron. Was LeBron and Zubac was playing good. Zubac was playing, catching everything LeBron was throwing to him. Zubac was playing good. He had the hands. LeBron was feeling them. So he said LeBron needed a stretch big. One, that's the first thing he said. Then the other thing he said, Zubac was going to be a free agent, and the Lakers wasn't going to sign him. Like, he's a restricted free agent. When somebody a restricted free agent, you good. You don't have to do that with trade a guy, even if you plan on not signing him as a restricted free agent. Because if a team want to sign him, you could match it, or from the gate, you don't have to show your hand. If the team really want him, you can work out a sign and trade. Like, a guy's restricted. You got power. And you know he wasn't going to get no real big money that was going to kill you. And you can look at his trajectory. So that's another thing where a lot of these teams go wrong at. You could look at some guy, like even with Julius Randle, when Lakers talk about, they ain't signed him back because of cap space. When you got a guy, I think Julius Randle was 24 at the time. When you got a guy 24 years old doing a double-double, a lot of times Julius Randle that year with the Lakers, his last season with the Lakers, he was getting 7 to 8 assists, along with a double-double. 18 rebounds, 17 rebounds, 20-something points. Like, you seen it. He's 24 years old. He basically didn't play. Well, he didn't play his first year. So now you looked at 3 years of body to work. His numbers was going up every year. Like, sign him back. You can always move a guy like that. You just don't lose him because you worry about cap space. That's a year later. Like, that's why I said Magic don't know what he's doing. You worry about cap space a year later. You could have moved Julius Randle in the offseason. In the offseason. You could have moved him for, if you that worried a draft pick. I mean, you that much worried about cap. You could have moved him for a guy, anybody on their team that was expiring contract and a draft pick. It could have been a bum guy. If you just say, okay, I just need to off my books, but I need a draft pick. You could have got a regular bum or whoever on their team and a first round pick. Yeah, they trying to run Randall out of New York. I hear it every day. They definitely trying to run Randall out of New York. Yeah, that's why I said we gave. Nah, not to sign LeBron James. We got we signed LeBron before we got rid of Randall. We signed LeBron first, and Randall walked like a week after we signed LeBron. We could have still signed. Randall ain't have nothing to do with LeBron. They worry about the cap space the following year to bring another max player. Braun was already on the team, and Randall, they the year later they didn't Nah, that had nothing to do with it. The Lakers ain't offering him no money. They didn't give Randall up for LeBron. No, they didn't. LeBron signed July 1st. After LeBron signed, we signed JaVale McGee, Rondo. We signed all them players after that. LeBron signed first. Randall ain't have nothing to do with LeBron. Randall said he wanted to come back. The Lakers didn't want Randall because they didn't want no cap space. Randall signed 2 years that year with New Orleans. He signed 2 years, $18 million with the Pelicans. He got $9 million a year, and we gave Rondo a 1 year, $9 million. LeBron was already signed. Nah. I'm telling you, Elder, we signed. Look it up. Look it up. We signed LeBron first. We had plenty of cap space that year. We signed LeBron. We signed LeBron, right? We signed LeBron July 1st. LeBron signed one of the first guys to sign free agency. We still had Randall. We didn't renounce his rights. We didn't. The Lakers had a lot of cap space. Just look it up. We Thank you. See, King Charles said it. We signed Braun, and Randall left a few days later. He left a few days later, Elder. What happened was the Lakers signed Rondo, and Rondo got the same thing. We signed Rondo, we signed JaVale McGee, we signed Lance Stevenson, we signed all them guys right after that. The Lakers didn't want to sign Randall to no contract because Randall ended up signing 2 years with a player option. Randall signed 2 years with a player option. The Lakers didn't want to do it because they wanted cap space for the next year. That's why I said Magic did a horrible job. You Smooth Texas, you want to bet anything? I bet anything. Randall left after LeBron. LeBron was signed already when Randall left. Y'all got it mixed up. The Lakers didn't want to sign. What happened? The Lakers signed Braun. Aaron Mitch, they was beefing. That'll pitch you 100% right. The beef started the year before. Aaron Mitch is Paul George, D'Angelo Russell, and Julius Randle, as Julius Randle agent, right? The beef started a little before that with D'Angelo Russell. But Randall would have re-signed with the Lakers. The Lakers didn't offer him nothing. Randall said it. He said he had no offers from the Lakers. He ended up getting 2 years. He ended up getting 2 years. He ended up getting 2 years, $18 million with the Pelicans, right? He ended up getting that with a player's option. The Lakers. Thank you, Eric. He got 2 year, $18 million with the Pelicans. Eric, remember we was talking about this, Eric, on when we was on live. I mean, yeah, when I was on the joint. Thank you, NBA Chan. He said on July 2nd, the Lakers renounced Randall. LeBron already signed July 1st. The Lakers had to renounce him to sign Rondo and the rest of the guys. Thank you. The Lakers renounced them after they signed LeBron. When you renounce a guy, it clears up more cap space. They already signed LeBron before they renounced Randall. They already renounced him. Thank you. They renounced the rights to Julius Randle. LeBron signed already. LeBron signed July 1st. LeBron signed July 1st. LeBron's one of the first free agents signed. LeBron signed soon when the free agency started. That's the July 2nd was a whole, like a day and a half later. LeBron one of the first free agents to sign. He signed and he left. Soon free agency start, LeBron signed. Randall signed way like 30 hours later. Yeah, LeBron signed before. And when they renounced Randall, they signed Rondo, Lance, and JaVale McGee. They had that when they renounced them had that because they had the cap hold for Randall. Randall cap hold allowed them to sign the other guys. It's crazy, man. Yeah, the Lakers. Yeah, I'm sorry. The internet went out. The internet went out, guys. My bad. He Zach. Thank you, Daryl Pitts. Thank you. He would have played with LeBron. It would have listen. It would have helped them. The money he got. Let me. I'm glad you. Thank you, Dow. Pitts, DP. Now let me tell you this. If he signed with the Lakers and plays with LeBron, the money he signed for, it would have been worth him trying free agency again. It's not like he signed for 20 million per year. He only got 9 million. So it was better at least you with the team you on and build your resume. And with that spotlight, then playing in New Orleans. You play with the Lakers, and he would have fit with LeBron. He would have fit. He runs the floor. LeBron at the three. He's been at the four. LeBron would have liked him because he. Oh shit! I forgot the thing in my car. Fuck. I get it. LeBron would have liked Randall. But my thing is this. This is the thing what I'm saying about Magic. The whole point of my conversation is how incompetent Magic is. Magic came out. I remember Magic said he was preserving that cap space. Look how Magic operate. This thing like this. The moves of D'Angelo Russell, he was doing stuff way ahead of time for no reason. Like he was miscalculated. He miscalculated everything. Think about it. He miscalculated everything and just was just making moves so fast. Like a real seasoned GM is no rush when you got good players on good contracts. You can get rid of them. You got D'Angelo Russell, a second pick. You could figure out, okay, Moscow, I'm gonna try to get rid of him. You could have thought of something else. Mind you, Moscow only had 2 years left. So it's not like he had, it's not like, mind you, think like this. OKC getting rid of Russ with 40 something. Moscow was $16 million. And the time he had 2 years left. You could offer a team a first round pick, they was taking Moscow. You ain't had to attach Russell. You could offer a first round pick with 16 million. Like I said, it's not heartbreaking. Teams love draft picks. Teams love draft picks. You could have offered a first round pick and not could have offloaded Mozgov. It would have. Like I said, it's not like he had a lot of years left. He only had 2 years left when they did that. He had literally 2 years left. And that ain't nothing. 2 years ain't nothing. We all know 2 years go by fast. And then once you on your last year's deal, it you're not strained on no team. Because the team can get rid of you once you on your last year of that deal. That's why I said 2 years. 2 years is never bad. Because teams look at, okay, a team will bite the bullet the first year, and then the second year. Yeah. Yeah, the game coming on, and this thing is acting up, man. So yeah, I'm gonna come back on live after the game. So after the game, I will be live after the game. Like and subscribe. Peace.